Title: Stoic Confidence Meets the Bhagavad Gita, How Ancient Warriors Mastered Self-Belief. The following script is designed for a motivational YouTube video that flows like a personal journey. It is split into 5 chapters. Each chapter tells a story from a key ancient tradition, offers a practical lesson for today, shows a concrete modern example, and closes with a call to action and a reflective question. After the chapters, a dedicated philosophy spotlight examines Stoicism in simple, powerful terms, includes an influential historical figure, and extracts lessons that connect back to the overall theme. The word count is approximately 2,300 words, keeping the speaking time around 15 to 20 minutes. Chapter 1. Title: The Battle of Mind. In the Great War of Kurukshetra, the great warrior Arjuna stood at the front lines, his bow in hand, yet his heart weighed with doubt. His own family and teachers were his opponents, and fear of death and betrayal clouded his vision. He could not see a path forward, and in that silence the divine voice of Krishna appeared. Krishna urged Arjuna to stand firm, to remember his duty, and to fight not for the glory of victory alone, but for justice and peace. What Arjuna's hesitation teaches us today is that self-belief is not a sudden burst of confidence. It is a disciplined choice to see through the fog of fear. In a market storm where a product flops or a key client pulls out, the decision to press on with intentional action is the seed of confidence. Take the story of a startup founder who launched a health app that fell short. Her team blamed market timing, but she remembered the call to duty in the Bhagavad Gita: do your rightful work and not the fruits. She refocused on refining user experience, gathered immediate feedback, and released an updated version within 3 months. That deliberate shift restored stakeholder trust and grew her user base by 35%. The lesson is clear. Confidence springs from an unwavering commitment to your purpose, even when results seem uncertain. If you feel your doubts mounting, pause and write down the purpose that drives you. Let that purpose anchor your next action. Like, share, and subscribe for more stories that turn ancient wisdom into today's practice. Reflective question for you. When doubt visits, what purpose can realign your focus? Chapter 2. Title: The Stoic Warrior. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, was also a disciplined philosopher. Each morning he recorded his meditations, a private diary of how to live with virtue and resilience. On a war front, he would remind himself that the battle was not about personal glory, but about preserving the state's integrity. When his generals faltered, he kept calm, thinking, "I am not controlled by their failures, I am the steady hand behind them." His practice taught modern leaders that emotional discipline is the cornerstone of confidence. Think of a product manager juggling stakeholder demands, looming deadlines, and an unsteady market. Stoic calm means recognizing what is in your control: clear priorities, diligent execution, and respectful communication. When the market crashes, you do not panic. You evaluate data, adjust resources, and keep the team motivated. A contemporary example is a tech firm leader who faced a sudden data breach. Instead of flailing, she invoked stoic calm. She assessed the breach, notified the team, set a transparent update schedule, and restored client confidence by the end of week 2. Her measured response became the company's hallmark during the crisis. Stoicism reminds us that confidence is not about hiding fear, but about meeting it with a clear, calm mind. If you face a crisis, pause for a minute and repeat the mantra: what can I control right now? Use that as a compass guiding your decisions. Like, share, and subscribe for more ancient to actual lessons. Reflective question for you. In your next big challenge, how will you separate what you can control from what you cannot? Chapter 3. Title: Crossroads of Courage. When the teachings of the Bhagavad Gita meet the calm of Stoicism, a powerful path to confidence opens. Both traditions emphasize duty and control. Arjuna learns that duty must be done without attachment, just as Marcus Aurelius teaches that one should pursue virtue without clinging to outcomes. Imagine a negotiation where a small firm wants to buy a technology license from a large corporation. The seller's representatives are intimidating. The small firm's owner feels powerless. By applying the Gita's principle of selfless action, she frames her proposal as benefiting the larger corporate social responsibility, not as a means to dominate. She then uses stoic emotional balance, staying composure while listening to objections and responding calmly. The meeting ends with a win-win deal that increases the small firm's market reach and provides the large corporation with a community partnership. Confidence grew from the owner's belief that she was acting ethically and from the calm presence she maintained. This hybrid mindset demonstrates that confidence is built on aligning purpose with control. In your next negotiation, write a concise statement of purpose and practice pausing before reacting emotionally. Like, share, and subscribe for more wisdom that blends ancient lessons into modern skill sets. Reflective question for you. How can you reframe a challenging situation as an opportunity to act in alignment with your deeper purpose? Chapter 4. Title: Mindful Mastery. Modern life mirrors ancient battles in a different arena, the digital battlefield of information overload. In the past, warriors trained to maintain focus under fire. Today, our smartphones and social feeds demand the same mental discipline. The ancient wisdom of both the Gita and Stoicism offers tools for mindful mastery. Consider an executive who receives dozens of emails each hour, each one screaming urgency. By adopting the Gita's call to act without attachment, she schedules specific windows for email. 9 a.m., noon, and 3 p.m. she focuses on the task at hand rather than the noise. Simultaneously, employing Stoic principles, she reminds herself, "The sender does not control the message's value. I control how I respond." As a result, her productivity soars. She completes high-impact tasks in 20% less time, and her team sees clearer directives, reducing miscommunication. The lesson is the same. Confidence flourishes when we balance purposeful action with emotional equilibrium amid constant distraction. Apply it now by setting a timer, choosing one task, and consciously setting aside external noise for the duration. Like, share, and subscribe for further guidance on thriving in the digital age. Reflective question for you. What one distraction can you eliminate today to create space for purposeful action? Chapter 5. Title: Legacy of Confidence. Throughout history, warriors from Greek hoplites to samurai, from African chiefs to modern entrepreneurs, have taught us that confidence is cultivated over a lifetime as a legacy you pass forward. Their stories are not mythic, they are practical manuals. At the heart of every warrior's legacy lies mentorship. A seasoned warrior trains the young not only in the art of combat, but in the mindset of resilience and purpose. In today's corporate world, mentorship fosters confidence in emerging leaders. A senior designer who mentors junior teams has observed that confidence in the creative process grows when mentees know their ideas are valued. She creates a safe brainstorming environment, models calm self-belief, and celebrates iterative improvement. Within a year, several proteges rise to leadership roles, carrying forward her legacy of confident, purpose-driven design. The legacy continues when every confident warrior, armed with purpose and calm, trains the next. Now ask yourself, who can you mentor today, or who can you learn from? Find a mentor or become one, and let confidence become a generational gift. Like, share, and subscribe to help spread the knowledge of confidence across your community. Reflective question for you. How will you contribute to or benefit from the legacy of confident mentorship? Philosophy Spotlight: Stoicism. Stoicism is the philosophy that teaches mastery over our emotions, clarity of mind, and disciplined action. Its core principle is that we do not control external events, but we do control our judgments and responses to them. Marcus Aurelius exemplifies this truth. Even as a ruler surrounded by war and political intrigue, he wrote in his Meditations, "Choose to bear the hardship of what you cannot change, but keep your mind pure." His disciplined practice of reflecting on his behavior, confronting his impulses, and aligning his actions with higher virtue made his confidence unshakable. From Stoicism, we extract 3 lessons for modern success. 1. Control the controllable. Recognize the boundary between what is within your power and what is not. When the market shifts, focus on how you can adapt, not on blaming the economy. 2. Respond by principle. Before reacting to an email or a conflict, pause, reflect, and choose a response guided by your values, not by momentary emotion. 3. Build an inner library. Regularly read, reflect, and keep a journal. Marcus's meditations were a living dialogue with himself that sharpened his focus. These lessons dovetail with the Bhagavad Gita's teachings on duty, dharma, and action without attachment. Together, they form a blueprint for confidence. Act with integrity, manage your mindset, and remain steadfast when circumstances are uncertain. By integrating Stoic calm with the Gita's purposeful action, you create a self-belief that is resilient, ethical, and future-ready. Thank you for joining this journey through war, wisdom, and modern application. Like, share, and subscribe for more insights that blend time-tested philosophy with everyday practice. Reflective question for you: which Stoic principle will you apply today to deepen your confidence?